Well, I was wrong. Justin Gaethje and Michael Chandler is going to happen. It's supposed to happen in October. Or is it November? Either way, I see where that fight's going to go down. This is a really fan-friendly fight. This is a fun fight. They don't like each other. Michael Chandler the other day accused Gaethje of not wanting to fight him, and Gaethje said, "Hey man, you're running your mouth about me, you're slandering me." I'm guessing it's the other way around, that Gaethje probably wanted to fight Chandler, but Chandler said, "Well, I'm going to try to pick the easier fight." Let's be honest, I've noticed something about Michael Chandler since he's been with the UFC. And I hate to slander him, Y'all might say I hate him or I dislike him. I have nothing against him. I'm a big Tony Ferguson fan. I remember Tony won 12 fights. He never got a shot. It's not fair. And then Chandler comes on. And I get it. Michael Chandler's good for business. He's clearly the real deal. He's not overrated. I think he's one of the best lightweights in the world, if not one of the best fighters in the world. You know what I'm saying? But I also see where he wins one fight and now he gets a title shot. But I kind of get it. He won fights with Bellator also. So it is what it is. But as far as how I think this fight goes, it's going to be a stand-up war. I don't see this fight going to the ground. If I'm Chandler, I would use some wrestling in this fight just because I think Gaethje's a little bit better on the feet than he is. They're both knockout artists. Gaethje's the former interim UFC lightweight champ. He beat Tony Ferguson last year. He's fought other good fighters. He's been knocked out before by Dustin Poirier and Eddie Alvarez. But remember, both of those guys are former UFC champions. And if you look back at those fights, he was winning both of those fights before he got beat. So he could easily be undefeated or just have one loss. Let me look this up right now. Justin Gaethje. Alright. He's in his 30s, I think, right? Yeah, they're about the same age, him and Michael Chandler. They're going to fight UFC 268. That's either a month from now or 2 months from now. Let's see. That's going to be late this year. I think Chandler is better on the feet than... I think Gaethje's better on the feet. I think Gaethje will win that fight most likely. I think his stand-up's better. I just think he's more proven on the feet than he is. I keep emphasizing that there are levels to this game. And again... you've seen champions from Strikeforce, Pride, WEC, Pancrase go to the UFC. With the exceptions of Mark Coleman, you've had Nogueira, Boss Rutten, Shogun, Daniel Cormier, be champion for another promotion and then go to the UFC. Oh, Josh Barnett too, by the way. But for the most part, there's a lot of guys that have been champion outside. And I can't pull up those stats right now, but I do think Gaethje has more knockouts than Chandler does. Anyways, it's just my point is I don't think you'll see Michael Chandler be a UFC champion based off those stats. I could be wrong. He's capable, but that's just how I feel. But as far as how this fight goes, Chandler's best chance is to blitz him early and finish it early. Because Gaethje's very good conditioning. He's very well conditioned. He's got good cardio. His stand-up is incredible. He throws knees and punches. The stuff he hit Tony Ferguson with in that fight would have put a lesser man out really soon. I emphasized that fight just because of how sharp and how crisp he looked. Yeah, he lost to Khabib, but Khabib was undefeated, and he was the champion at the time. And I still think he might be champion today. Not to take anything away from Charles Oliveira, but that's just how I feel. But anyways, I think he knocks out Michael Chandler inside 2 rounds. He'll be patient. Chandler's going to be the opposite. He's going to try to rush in, close the distance, and blitz him like he did with Oliveira. He'll probably get caught in the blitz, or maybe Gaethje will probably dust it off and move around and get away from the blitz. Figure out his timing, and then once he establishes that, you'll see him knock out Michael Chandler. Late first round, early second round. One of those 2 outcomes. Chandler can win this fight, but I don't think he's going to. My money's on Gaethje. Alright, and later on I'm going to make a video about Colby Covington versus Kamaru Usman too. I've made a video already saying I think Covington would knock him out. Maybe I've changed my pick. Maybe I haven't. Or maybe it's the same and I'll just go into deeper depth why I picked that. Either way, you'll find out soon. But until then, stay tuned.